Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 4 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 4 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We are going to start with prime and composite numbers, rounding, even and odd arithmetic rules, and compare numbers up to billion, right? So let's just start with the very first lesson, that is prime and composite numbers. So what do you know about prime and composite numbers? Prime numbers are the numbers which has exactly two factors, right? You can note down the definitions. Prime. Prime number is a number which has exactly two factors. Which two factors? One and the number itself, right? One and the number itself, right? These are the two factors for the prime number, right? And a composite number has more than two factors. That is the definition of the prime number and the composite number, right? A composite number has, you can note down the definitions. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil. More than two factors, right? Okay, let's just start with an example. 7. Is 7 prime or composite? Which is the correct option? Is 7 prime or composite? Just look at the factors of 7, right? Which two numbers when multiplied makes 7? 7 times 1, right? You don't have any other factors of 7 other than 7 and 1. So 7 is a prime number, right? Because 7 has only two factors. So 7 is a prime number, right? Okay, is 9 prime or composite? Which is the correct option? The factors of 9 are 1 and 9, and any other numbers that when multiplied makes 9. 3 and 3 times 3 is 9, right? So you can see 9 has more than two factors. So 9 is a composite number, right? So that means prime number has only two factors. So 9 is and then a number that has more than two factors are the composite numbers. So you can see 7 has only two factors, 1 and 7. So 7 is a prime number, right? But 9, the factors of 9 are 1 and 9. Factor means two numbers that when multiplied makes a specific number, right? That means 2 times 4 makes 8. So 2 and 4 are the factors of 8, right? I've already explained the prime number and the composite number. Can you hear me? Prime numbers are the numbers that have exactly two factors. Factor means when you multiply two numbers, you can have a specific number. Like 2 times 4 is 8. So 2 and 4 are the factors of 8 because 2 and 4 can evenly divide it. Or you can say a number that can evenly divide a specific number, right? So 2 and 4 can evenly divide 8. So 2 and 4 are the factors of 8. Got it now? Okay, let's just start with the practice question. Okay, here I am on grade 4 math. The chapter we're working on is number sense. The lesson we're going to start with is prime and composite numbers. So let's just start with the test questions, right? Okay, is 1 a prime number? Yes or no? 1 is a prime number, right? So the correct option is yes, 1 is a prime number. 1 is not a prime number. So 1 is not a prime number, right? Yes, 1 is not a prime, 1 is a composite number. Okay, is 3 a prime number, which is the correct option? 3. Is 3 prime or composite? You have only two factors for 3, right? 1 times 3 is 3. So that you don't have any other numbers that when multiplied makes 3. So that means 3 is a prime number. So yes, 3 is a prime number, right? Okay, is 6 a prime number? Yes or no? 6 is not a prime number, right? Because other than 1 and 6, 2 times 3 is 6. So 6 has more than two factors, so 6 is not a prime number. The correct option is no, right? Is 5 a prime number? Yes, 5 is a prime number, right? 5 has only two factors, so yes, 5 is a prime number. Why no one is not? No answers. Why? Is 9 a prime number? Yes or no? No, 9 is not a prime number, right? Because 3 times 3 makes 9. 9 has more than two factors, so 9 is not a prime number, right? Is 2 a prime number? Yes or no? Is 2 a prime number? What do you, can you please repeat your question again? No, 2 is not a. Yes, 2 is a prime number. 1 times 2 is 2, right? So 2 is a prime number. Is 8 a prime number? Yes or no? 8 is not a prime number. The correct option is no, right? No, 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 it is not a prime number. Is 7 a prime number? Yes or no? 7 is a prime number. The correct option is yes. Is 10 a prime number? Yes or no? 10 is not a prime number because 10 has more than two factors, right? 2 times 5 makes 10. 1 times 10 makes 10. And 2 times 5 makes 10. What you didn't understand? We're working on prime and composite numbers, right? Prime numbers are the numbers that have only two factors. We are working on is 10 a prime number? Let's just look at the example. Let's just look at the factors of 10. Factors means which two numbers when multiplied makes 10. 1 times 10 makes 10 and 2 times 5 makes 10, right? So you have more than two number, more than two factor for 10. So 10 is the composite number because 10 has more than two factors, right? Prime numbers are the numbers that have only two factors. For example, 3. 1 times 3 makes 3. You don't have any other two numbers that when multiplied makes 3, right? 1 times 3 makes 3, so 1 3 is a prime number, right? Factor means when two numbers multiplied make a specific number. Like 1 times 10 is 10 and 2 times 5 is 10. 2 and 5 are the factors of 10. 10 means if they can evenly divide 10, right? For example, you have 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 can evenly divide 10, right? That means 5 is a factor of 10 because 5 can evenly divide 10. Got it now? The 10 is a prime number. No, 10 is a composite number. Is 3 a prime number? Yes or no? The correct option is yes, 3 is a prime number, right? 3 has only two factors, so 3 is a prime. Option is yes. Okay, we're done with the lesson. You can complete the practice questions by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next one is rounding. So we are going to see how do we round off the numbers, right? Let's just see what is rounding. How do we round off the number, right? So rounding means keeping number, keeping his value close to what it was. Rounding means keeping its value close to what it was. For example, you have a number 73, right? Just listen to me carefully. You have to round to the nearest 10. Round 73 to nearest 10, right? That means you have to round off the 10 digit. Nearest tens means you have to round off to tens digit, right? Which is the tens digit in 73? 3 is the digit that is at the ones position and 7 is the tens digit, right? 73. You have to look, 73 is close to which 10, right? That is in between two tens, 73 and 80, right? So 73 is just three steps, 3, 1, 2, 3, 71, 72, 72 and 73. 72, just two numbers away from 70. But it is seven numbers far from 80. So that means it is near to 70. So it would be rounded off to 70. Very good. Okay, so the next number is 62. 62 to the nearest 10. So 62 is rounded off to 60 or 70. 62 you have to round off. 62 is rounded off to which 10? 60 or 70? Yes, 62 is rounded off to 60 because 60 is just two step away from 60. Right? Let's just start with the practice questions. Here we have the rounding. So let's just start with the rounding. Okay, let's just start with the example. Round the number to the nearest 10,000, right? You are given the number. You have to round this number to the nearest 10,000. First of all, you have to find the digit that is at the place 10,000, right? So it would be 1, 10, 100, 10,000, 10,000. 8 is at the 10,000, right? Just look at the very right digit. Right to the 8 is 0. 0 is less than 5, right? When the number is less than 5, that means you have to round on the same digit. Otherwise, you have to round off to the one up. That is 0. That means you have to replace the next all digits with 0. When it is rounded off, it would be 2,38,000. Right? Okay, the next one is 8061474. The question is rounded to the nearest 10,000. First of all, you have to see which digit is at the 10,000 position, right? That would be 1, 10, 100, 1,000 and 10,000. On the 10,000, you have 6, right? Just look at the right of 6, you have 1. You have to compare this 1 to 5. 1 is less than 5, right? That means you have to round on the same 10,000. You don't have to change the digit that is at 10,000. You have to replace the other digits with 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That would be the rounded off number, right? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, is 2,299,309 rounded to the nearest million? You have to round off this number to the nearest million, right? Let me just write it down on the board. That would be 2,099,309. Let's just find the digit that is at the millions position. So that is ones, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100, 10, 100,000 and million. 2 is at the millions position, right? Okay, on the right hand side of the 2 you have 0. 0 is less than 5. That means you have to round on the same million. It would be rounded off to 2 million, right? It would be rounded off to 2 million. So the correct option is 2 million. What is 5,592,617 Round it to the nearest 10. You have to round to the tens place, right? So which digit is at the tens place? Let me just try 592617. So the digit that is at the tens position is 1. Just look at the right side, you have 7. 7, you have to compare this digit to 5. 7 is greater than 5, right? That means you have to add 1 to the tens digit. It would be 59262, and replace the last digit with 0. It would be 592 and 620, right? The first one is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is, what is 673 rounded to the nearest 100? Which 100 it is? 700 or 800? Which is the correct option? 673. You have to round the hundreds digit. 100 digit is 6. Okay, let me just write it down on board. 673. 6 is at the hundreds position, right? On the right hand side, you have 7. Compare this number to 5. 7 is greater than 5. That means you have to add 1 to the 100 digit. 6 plus 1 is 7, and replace the other digits with 0. That means 673 is rounded off to 700, right? The correct option is 700. Okay, 3338446 rounded to the nearest 1000. So which is the correct option? Nearest 1000. 6468. 8 is at the thousands position, right? On the right hand side, you have 4. 4 is less than 5. Just replace the last 3 digits with 0. It would be 333800. That would be the correct option is second one. Okay, what is 3,041,516 rounded to the nearest million? Which is the correct option? Very good. That would be 3 million. The correct option is 3 million. What is 8,224 824,841 rounded to the nearest thousand? So which digit is at the thousands position? 100,000, sorry. 8 is at the 100,000, right? Nearest, it would be rounded off to 800,000, right? Because right next to it you have 2, and 2 is less than 5, right? That means you have to round to the second one. Very good. That would be the second option. Okay. What is 64 rounded to the nearest 10? 60 or 70? Which is the correct option? 64 is rounded off to 60, right? Very good. What is 2,380,050 rounded to the nearest 10,000? The correct option is option number 1. Very good. What is 238 rounded to the nearest 100? Which is the correct option? The correct option is 238 is rounded to which number? 500 or 200? That would be the second option. It would be rounded off to 200, not 500. What is 3,982,535 rounded to the nearest million? So just look at the millions digit, right? Okay, just look at the digit that is at the millions position. So 3 is at the millions position, right? On the right hand side, that is 9. 9 is greater than 5, right? So the correct option is 3 million. Yes, it is 3 million. Oh, that is 9. 9 is greater than 5. You have to round up. It would be rounded off to 4 million, not 3, right? What is 1,823,698 rounded to 10,000? Which is the correct option? Yes, that would be option number 1. The correct option is option number 1. Okay. Hard. What is 8,061,474 rounded to the nearest 10,000? So which digit is at the 10,000 position? That would be 1, 10, 100,000, 10,000. 6 is at the 10,000 position, right? The right of the 6 is 1 and 1 is less than 5. That means you have to round on of the same value. It would be 806.1. You have to replace the other values with 0. So that would be the correct option, right? Okay. You can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just start with the next lesson. And the next lesson is even or odd arithmetic rules. So what do you know about even or odd numbers? even or odd. I think we have already done with even or odd numbers. Okay, no. Even numbers are the numbers, you can note down the definition, that can be divided by 2, right? Even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on, right? Then odd numbers are the numbers that cannot be divided by 2, right? They are 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. These are the numbers that cannot be divided by 2, right? So that is just a review for the even or odd number. Now, let's just see what are the arithmetic rules. So the arithmetic rules for even and odd is, for example, you are adding two even numbers. Even plus even. That means the answer must be even. If you are adding two odd, here is example. 2 is even, 4 is even. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 is already even. Also even, right? Odd plus odd. Odd plus odd is even. For example, you are adding 3 and 5. So 5 plus 3 makes 8. And 8 is an even number, right? Then you are adding an odd and an even number. Answer must be odd in this case. For example, you have added 3 plus 6. So 6 plus 3 is 9 and 9 is an odd number, right? Then if you are adding an even and an odd number, the answer must be odd. Same, you have some rules that you are going to apply when you are subtracting even and odd numbers. So what are them? You are subtracting two even numbers. Even minus even, the answer is even. For example, you have to do 6 minus 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. 2 is already an even number, right? Then you have odd minus odd. The answer must be even. For example, you have 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 is, right? You are subtracting an odd and even. The answer must be odd, right? And when you are subtracting an even and an odd, the answer must be odd. You can see here, even, answer is even. Odd, answer is even. Even, you're subtracting two even numbers, the answer is even. You're subtracting two odd numbers, the answer is even, right? That means if both the numbers are same, like they are even, answer must be even. If both the numbers are odd, the answer must be odd, right? Let's just start with the practice questions from the lesson. Okay. So 5 plus 61, even or odd? You can see 5 is an odd number, right? And 61 is an odd number. You are adding two odd numbers. Both 5 and 61 are odd. So you can see the board. When you are adding two odd numbers, answer must be even. So the correct option is even, right? That's how you can use these. Is 5 times 8 even or odd? You are multiplying an even and an odd number, right? If one of them is even, the answer is even, right? Is 15 plus 48 even or odd? 15 plus 84. 15 is an even number and 84 is an odd number. You are adding an even and an odd number. So answer is you are adding two different numbers. One of them is even, one of them is odd. That means their answer must be even. The correct option is even. It is even. Odd? Oh yes, it is odd. Not even. Okay, 66 plus 4 even or odd. Which is the correct option? You are adding two even numbers. So their answer must be even. Is 63 minus 14 even or odd? 63 is an even odd number and 14 is an even number. When you are subtracting an even and an odd number, their answer must be oh, their answer must be odd. You can check them by subtracting, right? Dividing 14 by 7. 14 divided by 7 is 2, right? You are dividing an even and an odd number, so answer must be even it is, right? Okay, is 30 dividing 35 by 7 yields a whole number? Is it even or odd? 35 is an even number. 7 is also an even number, right? So you are dividing an even number by an even number, the answer must be even number. It would be even. No, the answer must be odd. You are dividing odd by even, so answer must be odd, right? Is 12 times 6 even or odd? They both are even numbers. Their product must be even, right? Is 49 minus 29 even or odd? We are subtracting two odd numbers. Answer must be even, right? Is 92 minus 74 even or odd? Which is the correct option? Both the numbers are even, so their difference must be an even number, right? Okay, we are done with the lesson. So we were working on grade 4 math. We're working on the chapter number sense. The lessons we have covered today are prime and composite numbers, rounding and even or odd arithmetic rules, right? So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9, right? That's all for today. If you have any question, you can please ask. You can ask questions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.